Hey guys, good to see you again. It's another monthly update from us. It's been another insane month, but we wanted to take a few minutes and make another video for you. We are out, this is a building called Castle Strange. It was built in the mid-1800s. It's a farmhouse. That way is all stables. This would have been the actual house. Just this really cool abandoned building not far from where we live. We're maybe 2 or 3 miles from our house. Down the hill, back behind us, is a rock that has been used in a bunch of different pagan practices and a lot of druid stuff. It's got carvings all over it. These just this circular swirl shape all around it, and it was carved, they say, somewhere between 500 and 300 BC. So the history in this country is just incredible. And there's stuff that's 2,500 years old, literally right down the road from us. It's not even like a tourist destination. It's just a rock sitting in a field. So it's just been really cool getting to explore even just the area around us and see all that's going on and all that's been going on for so many years. So we just wanted to show you a little bit of it. But as far as life here goes, everything has been going incredibly well. School programs have been going absurdly well. It's been an amazing semester over here. We've finished up quite a few programs. I meant to check today, but we've done, in the last 4 weeks, I think we've done 10 or 12 programs. Probably more than that. There's been 2 schools this semester that we've been in recurring, so that's kind of the new direction we're trying to go in. There's one that we just finished up last week that we've been in once a month for about 8 months now. It's been really cool to see the growth in that. The students started out just impossible to talk to. It was just so hard to get conversations going. And it was that way pretty much the whole time. They would have breakthroughs every now and then, but it was never huge progress. But our last day there, we decided to try one last time of sharing things with them and really digging in to what the Bible teaches. And we ended up giving out 11 Bibles that day, which was just incredible. It was a complete surprise, honestly. All of us were shocked that it happened. We had more or less given up on the class, but it just goes to show what God can do. Even when we don't expect it, that He's still working in people's lives and in people's minds. So it was incredible to see that. And then another school that we're in once a week, that started about a month ago now, a little over a month ago. We've been in once a week for what will be a total of 6 weeks. So 2 weeks from now is our last time there. And that's been incredible. We're teaching in 5 classrooms. So we're taking over a class, or 5 different classes for the day, with 3 different age groups, just going through a video series with them that just shares the gospel and helps apply it to their lives. It's been incredible to see the growth of conversations and the progression from one thing to the next as we've gone through this. And in one of the classes, just for an example, one of the classes, one of the guys has been slowly okay, I see what you're saying is true, but I just can't believe it. I don't want to believe it, is what he's saying. And I challenged him. I said, so have you ever actually read the Bible? Have you ever actually read what it says? I know what you've heard it said about it, but have you ever actually sat down and read it? He hadn't. So I gave him a Bible and challenged him to read the book of John, because that's just a good place to start. So he took it home. He said to me, I'm going to find a loophole. I'm going to find a loophole in this whole thing. Let's see, yesterday, he came back and claimed that he had found a loophole. Long story short, I got to walk him through just some of the truth of the Bible, and even got to talk with him through the story of the woman at the well, and how he thought there was a loophole there that proved the Bible was not true. I actually got to show him how cool of a person Jesus is through that conversation. So it's just this really cool moment of seeing this kid who was so confident that he had just debunked all of Christianity. He left class just his mind was blown. He had no idea what to do with the things that I told him. He was overwhelmed, and he was actually a little bit angry because he was so confident that he had destroyed my entire worldview, only to be proven wrong. So it was a really, really cool moment of conversation with this guy. He's in he's what, 16, something around. He's around 16, but just got to chat with him for a while, so that was good. Last night I got to go back into the chipper down the road from us and had a long conversation with one of the guys that works there. He's a devout Muslim, so he's become a really good friend. He's just a great guy. But we got into all sorts of conversations, and that's always been fun as well.
So you guys know we've been volunteering at an animal shelter once a week. That's been going well. Slower than we would like as far as getting to know Irish people and forming friendships and relationships, but it's going well. There have been some new people who have started that we've gotten to talk with. No serious conversations yet, so you can be praying that will hopefully come soon. But yeah, it's going really well. We also have an update for the visas. I know we talked with a lot of you guys before we even left, but also on furlough. The visa situation here is a little complicated, but we've gotten recent updates, I would say about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago now. Basically it's saying what it said before. Volunteer visas, you get 3 years. Minister of religion, you get 3 years with a chance of renewing to all the way to 5 years, and then you could become a resident of Ireland. We're not sure what that means for us. We are still working on figuring that out. If you have any questions or concerns, please message us or let us know. We can try to answer them. But we're still working on what that's going to look like as far as how long we stay and what that'll look like if we do stay. So we will let you know as soon as we know.
Yeah. So also, I guess for the upcoming month, what we've got going on from now, I've got another school program tomorrow, and then another one in 2 Tuesdays from now, the 29th. So you guys can be keeping those in mind, praying for those. We're almost finished with this semester. It's been incredible. But let's see, the June 1st, there's a team from Johnson Ferry, the church that I grew up in. There's a team coming over to work with our operations team and kind of do some work on the site of our office, kind of refurbish some stuff and some short-term housing stuff. They're going to be painting and sanding and building and whatnot, as well as some evangelism, some outreach, and kind of blessing the team that we work with as well. So that's really exciting. That we're excited to have them come along. Also, at our last school program at one of the schools, we're taking the Big Red Bus with us, which means one of the nights after the program, we're going to have free tea and coffee for the town. People are free to come and just hang out. We've invited all of the students at the school that we've been working with. So come hang out, hopefully continue conversations we've been having, hopefully build some relationships with the students through that, and just get to hang out and hopefully kind of disciple them a little bit further. As far as prayer points, would love prayer for the rest of the school programs, especially the Big Red Bus time. That's potentially going to be a really, really cool night to kind of summarize and go the rest of the way with the gospel presentation that we haven't been able to do thus far. Second prayer point would be for the team that's coming over. Be praying for them as they finish up their preparations and then travel over here. And then third, I would say be praying for our Muslim friend. He's an incredible guy. I love talking with him, but conversations are very, very tough with him. So be praying for breakthrough with him, especially as it's Ramadan, as this is a very holy time for him. That maybe something could come out of that. That he would maybe understand something new about Jesus, or some of the conversations we've had would come to mind for him. But yeah, thanks guys. Again, thank you so much for everything. We're we're so thankful for you. We're blessed by you guys, the messages and the emails and all that stuff. So please keep those coming. Those really do help. Have a good month. We'll see you again in a month from now. And let us know if we can do anything for you guys or if we can be praying for you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.